Hi guys. All right. So I just wanted to come on here because I wanted to just put some curls in my hair, and I don't have a lot of time. So first of all, just so you guys know, my hair, I didn't wash it today. I washed it yesterday and let it air dry. I didn't really put anything in it after I got out of the shower. Today, after I showered, the roots were just wet. So I took some, if you really want extra body in your hair, you really should be putting some volumizing product in your hair. Okay. So I sprayed a little bit of root spray at my root, and you can even use a mousse. So I'll do that, and then I'll take my blow dryer and I'll just hit my roots with my blow dryer just to dry it up again. And then, brush it out. And then what I typically do is I'll just put a heat protectant in. There's ones that you could put in your hair before you blow dry, which I recommend. But if you're going to put one in after, if you air dried your hair the day before and you're going to curl the next day, I would put some heat protectant in still. Just something to put on your hair. Okay, so the curling iron I'm actually going to use is pretty big. It's a 2-inch curling iron. Normally with my hair, I would use, because I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it. So I typically would use a 1-inch curling iron or a 1 1/4. But if your hair's this is really big for my hair, but because I'm going to take really big sections, this is what I'm going to use. Do you guys have a curling iron you prefer? Mine is Hot Tools. I've been using Hot Tools for 10 years. I just for some reason can't get away from it. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick little way to curl. So typically, you could do your whole head in 8 or 9 sections, I think I do. So I haven't done this one in a bit, so I figured I'll just jump on here. So this first section, you're literally going to split down the middle and the back. Let me bring it forward. Okay. I don't have my brush down here, so I'm just going to finger comb my hair. So yeah, I'm using a 2-inch curling iron actually. And I'm just doing it in I'm doing really big sections just because I don't want curls. I just want a little wave in my hair. So, you guys, let me know too. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're joining in live. Drop a 2 if you're watching the replay. And drop a 3 if you want me to do regular hair tips, tutorials, updos, all that good stuff. Curling, styling, all that. So typically start a little bit further away from this, the root. And then, this is very hot. So you can leave an inch out on the end so that it doesn't, so you have more of that textured curl, not so much, a fancy curl. Hi, JC. What are you doing today? So see, it just kind of gave a little bend in there. So I'm going to do this everywhere, but you guys, I'm doing the whole bottom section in 2 sections. I'm not going crazy. I'm just using a really big curling iron. I'm just going to hold it there and make sure. So the key is after you curl, you want to let them sit and let them cool. So don't touch them and break them apart. Leave them alone. And then I just kind of wind it out and I just pull it out like that. So it's just got a nice wave, okay? And I don't do anything. I don't spray anything in it. Sometimes I'll use hairspray, but usually I do that at the end if I'm going to put anything. So then I'm going to do my second section, okay? And this part will probably be, let me see, I could probably do this one in 2 sections too. But I'm going to but we'll see. My daughter's upstairs listening to baby songs. That's all I hear is row, row, row your boat. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take this whole section and split it up into 4 sections. So I'll take this piece like that. It's so awkward curling when I'm not looking in a mirror. Hi, Kendall. Are you at work today? What are you doing? Yeah. When are you coming over? Okay. All right. So we're going to do, so it was like 4 sections. So, you know, the first bottom half I did, and then, oh, working from home. Good. Me too. I actually have a call I have to get on, but I'm like, I'll just show up late. It's okay. Sunday morning. All right, so that's one side. So I did 2 sections on that side. Okay, last section in this area. I need to put this down for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're going to do this last area. Okay. So you guys, I was thinking about, I want to have almost like a, well, I want to share, I'm going to be sharing like styling tips like weekly, and like maybe do different, show different curling styles, and maybe like even updos, like quick things that you can even do on yourself if you have somewhere to go. I think that would be fun. And I just kind of want to know like who'd be interested in that, to be honest. Because I'm going to do it anyways, but okay. So now this top section, I'm just going to I'm taking very big sections. If you want your curls if you want it to be more of a curl, like beach, I guess this is more like a wave, but I wouldn't recommend using a curling iron this big. I would recommend, if your hair is really fine, I would say nothing's bigger than an inch of a curling iron that's an inch, but I would probably even do like 3/4 of an inch on like super fine hair. But also if you have really fine hair, a wand, using a curling iron wand is really good. But if your hair is like pretty normal, average, I would say 1 inch is typically good for you, 1 1/4. If your hair is a lot thicker, then I would say 1 1/4, nothing bigger than this 2-inch iron. I'm just using the 2-inch because I want to show you guys how you could do like quick waves in the hair and just like very small sections. And I would be done already, but I'm telling you guys how to do it. So that's the only reason I'm still talking, or the only reason I'm still going. But yeah, so I'm just, you know, it's practice because doing this part is interesting. So I always curl these back, or like this one back at least. Then I leave the ends out and just let it sit. But yeah, and then I'll just put some texture in there. So just let it, I'm not breaking it apart yet. Okay, and then these last 2. Typically, let's see. So what I'll do with this, it's so hard doing this on my phone. I'm trying to like see what I'm doing here. Normally I probably would like maybe get where my part is, and I'll just kind of go, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'll just separate where my part is, and I'll do one side and then the other. This I probably could have done one big section, but. And then I'll do this piece. So the curling iron I have, it's a Hot Tools, but it's a Marcel, which means the handle of it rotates because it's supposed to be better, like for stylists, it's better for like your wrists, so you're not twisting your wrist a lot. So the thing like actually turns, so it's easier on your wrist. But it's a pain. Like when I first started using that, it was such a pain to get used to when I was in hair school. And it was just ridiculous. I was like, I don't understand this. But now, like, except it's coated with like hair product right now. Like, so it's just sticky and weird. But I don't like that one. Okay. This is a really small section, but this is where I part my hair. I have to get a ring light, I think. Like a big one. So you guys could see better too. Okay. That's all I'm going to do as far as curling. But now I'm going to let it sit for a minute so it can cool. Because you guys, the reason your curls don't last is, one, you're probably not using the right curling iron for your hair type and your hair texture and the right products. But also, you guys want to like pull it apart a lot of times right away, where you need to let it cool so the curls set in place, and then you pull them apart, and then you can go and add whatever you want to it. Okay. So, oh, hold on. I'm just unplugging this because knowing me, I'll end up leaving this curling iron plugged in and then I'll burn down my house. So, hold on one second. Okay. All right. I'm just waiting for it to cool down. So, yeah, like I said, I washed my hair yesterday. I didn't put anything in really as far as like styling products. The only thing I did today was when I showered, I always clip my hair up with one of these, and my roots were like wet when I got out of the shower. So I just took like some root spray just to like give extra body in there and like freshen up the hair so it didn't fall so flat. And I just I took my blow dryer and hit my roots with the blow dryer after using a root spray. And that was really it. Like and then I just put a little thermal protect in, but that's it. Like I didn't put much in there, but I would say like a mousse would be good to put in. And then I always use like texture spray at the end. So that's just what I like to use. I don't really care for like hairspray. Let's see, is it cool enough? Yeah, these are gonna be like waves, which is what I wanted. I don't want anything tight, just very casual. Like I did something to my hair because when I air dry my hair, it does have natural texture to it, but you know, it still doesn't look like I did it. You know what I mean? So I wanted to do something. Plus I'm doing a live later at like 8 and I was like, well, maybe I should do my hair. This live is going to be on Instagram though. So let's see. I think this is good. So another thing, when you're separating your curls, I would go underneath your hair and do it, not on top. Okay? Try not to use, you could brush it out, but I would go underneath with your hands and just kind of like finger comb it. You know? And kind of do like that. And then little texture spray. There's so many good like texturizing sprays out there. I don't know what you guys use, but you know, I have ones I love, but you know, there's a lot of great ones. I would definitely recommend a texture spray. Go out and get one. See like how it just kind of like when I do that, the body it gives right there. Yeah, and it gives it like a nice hold without like making it stiff, which I love. But look at the body, this texture spray. I actually wasn't expecting that. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. I love it. I don't know. Every time I curl my hair, I'm like, how come I don't curl my hair more? I think I'm so lazy. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. Doesn't take me long though. Or because I have the kids up my butt all the time, so. All right. Well, if you guys, you know, enjoyed this video and you think you know somebody that has been struggling with maybe curling their hair or wants like a easy way to do it, share this. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, comment below if you know, got value, if this helped you, and if you want more curling tips and styles, you know, like all the time, because I want to do this like every week pretty much. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy your Monday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.